Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we are live here from the Seattle System Open. This is round 2. We're going to bring up our players' names and lists here now. We have, oops, let's fix that. And we're probably going to do that intro all over again. There we go. Hello, everyone. This is round 2 of the Seattle System Open. My name is Dion Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and I am here live for you one last time for this season from the Seattle System Open. Well, last time for the System Open season. We got plenty more coming. Store Championships, Gen Con, Minot Open, all kinds of stuff. We'll be talking about that on our podcast and on our page. Yes, that dash is on a bajillion pegs. It is so high off the board. And we have some more Z95s here. We got Blair Bunke of the Scum and Villainy podcast on the right here, bringing his Z95 swarm. I do need to figure out which one of these is which. I know that the Black Sun and the ones that are a different color scheme are the ones with the harpoons. So we know that. Looks like we're going to have to adjust our text one more time for this many ships. So many ships. There we go. Go a little bigger. Okay. So many ships, so many cards. All right. So I'm going to be right back just to verify which ship is which, and we'll get some markers out there. Before we go too far, though, I do want to say thank you to all of our Twitch Prime subscribers and patrons. You guys are the ones that make all of this possible. We have been, I have been traveling around the United States streaming for you guys, and just want to thank you so much for your support. It's the only way it's possible, guys. So if you want to support us, go ahead and click that Twitch Prime button. If you don't know how to do it, you can connect your Amazon account to Twitch, and it's literally free money that you give away there. And to our patrons, you guys are our biggest group of supporters, and you get awesome swag while supporting the Gold Squadron podcast. We got a bunch of second edition cards coming out here, and we're going to be showing those off later in our stream. And thank you to this week's sponsor, Curled Paw Creatives, Big Acrylic, those awesome 2.0 templates and tokens that he's going to be working out. And we do have a couple pictures of those that we can show off later as well. So I'll be back. I'm going to get numbers for all these Z95s. Well, actually, we could probably just create our own numbers. We should be fine. So let's see here. This is going to be fun. Number 1. That's going to be number 1. That's going to be number 2. 3. 4. 1. The blue ones will be the ones with harpoon missiles. 2, 3. So we got dial set. So Blair choosing to be aggressive here, start fast. I like it. He wants to minimize the number of Ray tokens that are going to get stacked up on David's side. So David running Dash Miranda, something that was pretty prominent early in the Wave 12/13 era. And I think with those number of pegs that he's rocking there, is probably a strong disciple of the Dash Miranda. He's probably been flying it for a while. Or he just likes a million pegs. It looks really cool in person. On stream, we'll never see that chip. Unless it gets to that bottom edge of the board. So in Blair's list, he's got 4 sets of thread tracers and 3 harpoon missiles. A couple of things to keep in mind. Thread tracers, just like TLT, if during the crit, like he can use thread tracers at range 3 to fire a 3-die shot just to try to trigger the harpoon condition. So that's a trick that not a lot of people are aware of when playing against it, and it's something that can surprise you. So we'll see if Blair uses that today. All right, there we go. Everything's numbered. This is totally going to stay straight. Nothing's wrong here. All right, we're going to try our best to keep those numbers organized. Again, red are your thread tracers. Blue are your harpoons. So I'm curious to see what David's strategy is going to be here. Blair made sure that as many of the debris were spread out as possible. This does 2 things. It limits Dash's areas where he can hide away. It also gives Blair a lot of choices when it comes to his swarm. We've seen him on our stream before be willing to separate the Z95s in order to get position and make sure that he could spread out the formation. He's fine with just creating a giant fan. Now, kill boxes are really difficult to create with like slamming Mirandas, but it is possible if you can use a Z95 effectively as a blocker. So we'll see what he does. Obviously, Blair doesn't want to be behind Miranda and just start eating bomblet generators. So Blair still thinking. He's got 7 ships to think about. That's a ton. Has that brain working. We know that Blair likes to think a couple turns ahead. Really helps him plan out his moves. And it makes really a big difference. Be working on some technical thing here. Nothing wrong on your guys' side. It's on my side. Apply that. Dash is, yes. The chat is absolutely loving all those pegs. Sorry about that, Echo guys. So we're going to get our game poll here. We got David and Blair. Who do you think is going to take it? We'll go ahead and get that poll up here in a minute. There it is. David or Blair? 1 for David, 2 for Blair. Z95s or Dash Miranda? Who do you think is going to take it? So Blair starting to head down. This covers both the fast moves and the slow moves of David because, oops, he can choose to either continue straight or turn to the right. I will tell you, the thing that makes me nervous with all those pegs is if Dash comes off those pegs, Dash is tumbling down. Big time. I'll be sure to ask David at the end of the game what inspired him with these pegs, what they're made out of. They might be 3D printed. I'm not entirely sure. So looking at the chat and our poll, looks like most people voting for Blair on principle, on the fact that it's Blair rather than the list. And I totally get that. You know, Dash Miranda is very good. But we've seen Blair win some really tough games with this Z Swarm. So never count them out. So David choosing to go fast with Dash. There he is. Hi, Dash. Checking for target lock. Getting an idea. There, trying to barrel roll in here for a shot. So we should have number 4 just in range. Now, good. It's a perfect time to note that in second edition, what David did there would not be possible because if you fail a target lock, you know, you don't get it. So that would have been a failed move there. So we've entered combat. We got Dash going into number 4. 4 dice with a focus. Spends it. Looks like we lost the dice camera. Sure did. Okay, give me a second, guys. All right, doesn't look like the tracer's hit there. I'm not sure if he fired it. I didn't see anything flip on his side. Might have just been just a primary. So we're trying to get that dice camera back up. I'm not sure why we lost it. So we do have a Headhunter Swarm here versus Dash Miranda. Again, give me a moment, guys. I'm working on fixing our dice camera. All right, so we're trying to, still working on the dice cam, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Go get those markers out in the right spot. One bank here might just, it's going to bump for sure. Just the angle is the question. Oh, it does fit. Very nice. So what Blair's doing here, he's challenging David to continue the range control game. If dash turned in, it's going to be really difficult to be dodging all these arcs. Blair using the column in order to, but he has them landed so that they're all in a really nice compact formation. He's played this a lot, so he knows how to get those ships where they got to go. This Z will just make it next to that rock. So, safe, doesn't hit that rock. Dash, just continuing to stay down the board. Doesn't have the barrel roll over to the left, or our screen right. But he does have range there. Target lock, he'll get a no focus from Ray. That's going to be a target lock on number 3. Oops, wait a second. I messed this up. That's number 1. That's number 2. There we go. Yeah, target lock on number 3. So the dice box is down. I'm going to tell the players. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, they're going to be rolling on the table till I can figure out what in the world is up with the dice cam. Got to get caught up here on damage. So it looks like a tracer did hit at some point. And shields are down on Miranda. Chat, if you can help me out, let me know what got used here. That would be extremely appreciated. Looks like Z95 number 4 is off the table. 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. One of the harpoons got shot. Number 1 shot his harpoon. So harpoon missile's gone there. Red 2 shot tracers. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Okay, cool. Looks like we're updated there. All right, 1 forward from this Z. Number 3, red 3. Use some squadron names here. Blue 3, banking down, trying to cover dash. Does a focus. Red 1, leapfrogging over. All right, and we got 3 bank there. It's blue 1, blue 2, and blue 3. All right, there we go. All of our numbers are sorted. We still have a tracer out there. That's red 1. He will not be able to barrel out of range. That tracer's definitely going to hit dash or not hit, but it's going to have in arc. He's done a good job. Blair's done a good job of pinning him in the corner here. Bomblet generator will be in range of number 1. Not 100% sure on number 2. It'll be close for sure. There's Miranda. 3 forward, just working on creating space. King Chimp, thank you for your Twitch Prime subscription. Makes a big difference. All right, here's the measurement for the bomb. Number 1 is in. 2 dice. That's 2 focuses. No damage. And that dash being so close to the camera compared to everything else is throwing off the focus. All right, so David making a decision here. He focuses his action. Miranda does have a harpoon on it. She's regenning on the first shot. No damage there. Next one, just 1. And that one will hit. Not sure on the target there. Okay, looks like it was Z95 number 1 on our overlay here. So, takes a shield. So that gets rid of the tracers. Dash, heavy laser cannon into number 3. Just 1. Dodges it. Threw 3 dice there because it was obstructed. So Miranda did get a shield back. Two hits into Miranda. Takes a shield and a card. Doesn't see 3PO on that one. 2 hits from this next Z95. Gets an evade. Takes another one. Miranda's burning bright right now. Just range 2 from Z95 red 1. Nothing on that one. That was blank focus. Red 3 firing at Miranda most likely. Not sure what the Curled Paw token is for, but thank you to our sponsor, Curled Paw, for this weekend. All right, while they're in planning, I can mess with the dice cam a little bit. And hit 2 crits. 3 evades there. This is blue 2 for 1 and dodges it. Takes a shield on dash. Okay. Here's my chance to work on stuff a little bit. Deactivate, reactivate, unplug. Dash does have Ray Crew. Oh, you're right. That's not on the overlay. So, yeah, Dash is missing Ray Crew on the overlay. It'll take me a minute to fix that. So 5, 4, 3, 0. All right, so we'll try to fix that dice cam for the next round. I'm not entirely sure what's happening, and I'm going to have to probably reset a couple things in order to get it to go. But don't want to do that because we're in the middle of a game. So Blair here with 1 Z95 down. Couple bleeding. Red 3 did fire tracers. I did see that. All right, so here's blue 3. Scooting forward again, trying to just keep that dash, keep that dash and arc. I like what red 1's doing here. He's coming in fast with that 3 hard. That takes away the 2 turn from dash. It's going over the rock on purpose. Hoping to catch something in that net. There we go. So dash 4 forward. This dash doesn't. He's gonna have a shot, but he has nowhere to go. The barrel roll simply brings him into range 1 of almost all the ships. There's a focus and pray. We'll see if Lone Wolf is active. Drops the bomblet generator. This one probably is out on everything. One bank, so Lone Wolf will be live on dash. And I like the slow movement here from David, because what he's starting to do is going to get Miranda behind this formation of Z95s. But at the same time, I would not be surprised to see Blair just go ahead and just turn on Miranda, especially only having 3 hull left. She'll have 1 more shield after this turn, most likely. Bomb misses. So TLTs are active. Regen on the first shot. This is to red 1. Evades it. Second volley. 2 hits. And that one's going to hit.
First round is officially ended. And I want to express my appreciation for everyone's patience and understanding.
And we're going to keep focus fire on that one. Low Wolf focus is active. 2 hits, 2 blanks. It's going to re-roll 1. And that'll be another hit. All 3 of those are going to hit. That Z95 is going to be off the table. So red 1 meets his maker. So no damage on that shot. Here's blue 2. 2 hits. 2 evades, natties. This is also range 2. Looks like Dash is not going to take any damage this turn. It's range 3 from red 3. 1 focus. Evaded. And from downtown on blue 1, 2 hits. And evades it again. Dash refusing to take damage there. Wow. That turn, not taking any damage on Dash, is absolutely huge for David there. Because now Dash is in a position to run away. He'll be able to get behind the formation now. So 2 harpoon missiles are still live. The ones on blue 2 and blue 3. And it's time to turn on Miranda. I had a feeling that Blair was going to be doing this. I'm sure he was hoping to get a little bit more damage on Miranda, but this whole cascade towards the bottom of the board was, get more damage on Dash. But this whole cascade toward the bottom of the board was all about turning in on Miranda and cutting off her escape, as she is the regenerator. Essentially, the win condition for Blair is take out Miranda and then see what you can do with Dash. All right, so it looks like the Zs are going to be pursuing Dash. And that 1 agility on Miranda means these 2 dice attack can actually do something. Target lock Dash. Three forward here from Dash. All right, looks like I got the dice cam back? Question mark. It's back, boys and girls. Barrel roll into range 1. I mean, I don't think that's much better. You got range 1 shots. I guess you still have Lone Wolf. You still have focus. We'll work on cropping the dice box here in a moment. Miranda's slamming past the formation, or trying to. Let's see if she makes it. Looks like she will. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So we have some IT professionals here. Gonna try to figure out the local internet issue. Couple of range one shots here. Shields down on Dash, and there's a crit there. Looks like a direct hit. And we did get the dice cam back up, so we'll let these gentlemen know at the end of this round. It looks like we're in planning. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. They will be rolling in the dice box again. Looks like I did miss some damage. Two shields, two shields. That one has only one shield. Okay.
Do you have a plug-in for it?
Yeah, yes I do.
Okay. Just because I don't think you guys can take your... I can't pull the plug on this router, right?
Right, well, I don't think so.
Yeah, so if you're still having that issue, then I'll look at the switch. But if not, I'm thinking it might be the router too. So
Okay.
just on our hotline, we'll figure it out.
Fantastic, thank you. All right. IT doing the work. He's going to get me a hardline connection so we can get off the mobile internet. Fantastic. Then we don't have to stress about internet. All right, so looking at here, I mean, those two Z95s at range one, you know, David chose to roll into range to avoid the harpoon missiles, but those Zs made him pay. I mean, without getting any return shots, I know that he was just trying to avoid harpoons. I get it. But not having anything back, you know, to try to take something off the board, it's not super great. See, that Ray token has one focus on it. All right. So Blair banking on the fight moving upfield. This Z95 will bump, but it will definitely have arc and most likely the correct range to shoot that harpoon missile. If he still has it, which it looks like it does. Yes, he does. I will say that the health is a little suspect. We've been having some tech issues during this match that are getting resolved. So we'll just kind of update as we go. We can see David's very clearly there, so that one's easy. We should see our dice box here in use any minute now. So that Z95 number blue 1 is going to be taking a bomblet for sure. Red 3, no bomblet. One hard there. Means he's going to have to barrel roll out. That's going to put him in harpoon range of number 3. So bomblet goes off. Really the question is, will it reach red 2? Which I don't think it does. But they got to check, right? Got to try. Maybe with a little nub manipulation. You know, you take that template, you go all the way to the right. You take the bomb, you push it all the way to the right. You might be able to get there. That's one thing when I see newer players playing, they don't realize, like, template accuracy is extremely important, but understanding that you do have some play in the templates, even in second edition you do, and using that to your advantage. If you consistently go to one side, for instance, you'll notice that your ship, as you continue, let's say just go straight, will start to strafe just a wee bit to the right, and that could mean the difference between hitting a rock and not hitting a rock. All right, dropping the Ray token. And that is going to be in range of 3 Z95s. That bomb doing money, so this is for the first one. Takes hit crit. Oh, no, just one. Let's focus crit. A shield. And red 2. Shields are down on red 2. Nope, and some crit that we didn't see. 2 blanks there. Blue 1 is shields down. Okay. All right, so Miranda, range 1. Just going to go ahead and spend that focus. This is on Z number 3, and I think that's going to take him out. Oh, well, maybe not. Well, with Dash to having the follow-up shot, most likely, yes. Spends the focus. Number 3 taken off the board. Blue 3, that is. So range 1. One crit, has a target lock, hit, crit, crit. This could kill Miranda. If C-3PO a number. So that's going to be hit, crit. Oh, no. It's more. Oh, he has a harpoon condition. Miranda is down. Blue 1's going to take a damage. Miranda's off the table. See, he got a little greedy spending that shield to kill Blue 3. I think they could come back and bite him. Got that ominous white dice crit hit sitting on the bottom of the dice box there. So, looking at the board state here, we got a couple of Z95s on fire trying to wrangle themselves a dash. Blair is ahead, 73 points to 42. Dash has only 2 hole left. Excuse me. Yeah, 2 hole because there's a card and a double damage. So Dash is at 2. We're going to have to see how this rolls out. I mean, Blair's definitely has a chance. Both players really do. But that 4 dice from the heavy laser cannon turret, I mean, can really do some work here. If you see him drop a Z a turn and try to range control / using purposeful bumping to avoid shots, David still has a win condition here. All right. Blair needing to make a decision with blue 2. I'm going to go ahead and hide some of these markers that we don't need anymore. Blue 3 is off the table. Red 4 off the table. Red 1 off the table. There you go. That's who's still alive, guys. Guys and gals. Everybody watching at home. And yeah, okay, so it looks like he took that focus off of Ray when he spent it. Looks like he accidentally placed it on Ray rather than taking it off the table. So no focus on Ray, no Ray bank. So only single action dash. 1 bank. Still has a harpoon live here. 3 bank from blue 1. Dropping the focus. And just trying to hold on to those points.
It's not done.
Holding on to those points with red 2, keeping him out of the fight. So Dash will have to barrel roll to avoid. I mean, the barrel roll gets him out of. Oh, that's even a maybe. No, he's still being ranged. Dropping the focus and hoping. Lone Wolf is active. Range 3 to blue 1. It does have 1 hole left. It's fine. It's fine. Just drop it in the box. There you go. He's going to leave it. 2 evades. Takes 1. And did I have that right? Is he going to be dead? Nope. Okay, that's his first damage card there. So just had that health wrong. I think he's got a little weird early. So hit, crit. Spends it, but that's still a crit into Dash. And the crit is it damage cockpit? I can't tell. We'll go ahead and get that crit here in a minute. So this is range 2 obstructed. Spends the focus for 2. And that's going to do it. All right. Well played by both players. Blair bringing the Z95 to victory here in round 2 of the Seattle System Open. Thank you to both players for playing. Excellent work. So we have had 7 plus 5. We've had 12 Z95s on stream this morning. We'll see what else we get. Just as a reminder, our stream today is Table 1. It is not a pick-me stream. Excuse me. But very interesting seeing 2 different type of Z95 swarms win round 1 and 2. We're going to be going into round 3, System Open here. Table 1 will be 2 2-0s, but they're still going to be duking it out because you don't want to get losses early in this format. We'll see what matchups we draw here. Tomorrow during the cut, we'll go ahead and pick and choose. But yeah, so very exciting. Huge thank you to everybody who's watching. Just a reminder, don't forget to click that Twitch Prime button. Guys, it's literally giving away free money, and it makes a huge difference for the channel. We are planning more streams, more flying around the country, bringing you everybody premier content, including the Gen Con North American Championships, which would be the very last first edition event. We're going to be doing a couple of fun things there. We're going to be streaming from the Coruscant Open, which will be the very first second edition premier event. We'll be streaming from the Minot Open. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. But you can support all that content by becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber or becoming a patron. You can go to patreon.com/goldsquadron. Or there's a couple people who have been asking, is there a way to make a one-time donation? And there is. If you go to our Twitch channel, in one of our panels, just like underneath the screen, there is a one-time donation button. You can go ahead and go through there. It'll all get processed and stuff. So we will get set up here for round 3 of the Seattle System Open.